في البداية أشكركم على الاستضافة. ويعني المنطقة حاليا تمر في مرحلة كبيرة جدا من ناحية التطور التكنولوجيا المالية بشكل عام. بالتالي نشوف شركات ناشئة جديدة تطور العملية المالية. في السابق احنا كنا كبنوك فرضا نضطر ان نلجأ للأشياء التقليدية او الإجراءات التقليدية. حاليا التكنولوجيا سهلت على العميل، تطورت، وحتى يعني وفرت على المؤسسات المالية تقديم أفضل الحلول للعملاء بشكل أسرع وبشكل جدا جدا أرخص من السابق. احنا شركة مستقلة تابعة لبنك ستاندرد تشارتر. الشركة احنا نأسس شركات ناشئة متخصصة في التكنولوجيا المالية، واحنا كستاندرد تشارتر فينتشر او اس سي فينتشرز احنا نستثمر في الشركات الناشئة واللي توفر لنا حلول تكنولوجيا وحلول مالية. فأعطيك أنا بس نبذة خلال السنوات السابقة. من 2018 إحنا أسسنا الشركة في 2018. خلقنا أكثر من 30 شركة ناشئة متخصصة في التكنولوجيا المالية، واستثمرنا في أكثر من 20 شركة نتعامل معها كبنك أو كأس سي فينتشر. فبالتالي شركاتنا حاليا اليوم عالميا متواجدة وتوفر حلول للشركات وللأفراد، والحلول هذه متخصصة في العمل الرقمية، متخصصة في توفير الحلول للشركات أن يتحولون إلى الديجيتايزيشن أو الحلول الرقمية. فبالتالي لله الحمد أن خلقنا هذه الشركات خلال ال7 أو 8 سنوات اللي راحت، وتركيزنا صار من الدول ثانية. تركيزنا حاليا على الشرق الأوسط، ونفس ما أنت تشوفنا اليوم متواجدين حاليا في الإمارات، وقاعدين نستثمر هني وقاعدين نخلق شركات يعني تكنولوجيا مالية مش بس لوحدنا، بس بالشراكة مع الشركاء المحليين الموجودين حاليا. أعطيك بعض الأمثلة. واحدة من شركاتنا اسمهم أبرو، اختصار لأبروفل. اليوم أبرو توفر لستاندرد تشارتر ولأكثر من 12 جهة ثانية من ناحية بنوك وغيرهم، توفر لهم الأونبوردينج أو توفر لهم الإجراءات اللي تصير للعميل من ناحية تقديم على كقرض أو قرض مورجج لون أو بطاقة ائتمانية. وأنا بشرح لك الحين. أبرو اليوم يوفرون للبنوك وللأشخاص قروض خلال 90 ثانية أو خلال أقل من دقيقتين. بالتالي في السابق اللي كان يصير البنوك عادة كانوا يأخذون ساعات، وبعضهم يأخذون حتى أيام على أساس يعطون العميل قرض عقاري أو قرض شخصي أو غيره وغيره. اليوم من خلال شركة أبرو، هي شركة تكنولوجيا مالية، التكنولوجيا هذه وفرت لنا أن احنا نوفر للعميل عدة بنوك وعدة يعني أوفرات من ناحية القروض الشخصية وغيرها خلال 90 ثانية. فهذه سهلت الإجراءات للعميل وللمصارف. هذه توفر لك موافقة مبدئية، موافقة تقريبا 90%. ليش؟ لأن أبرو اليوم عندهم اللي يسمونه API connectivity، عندهم connection مع الجهات الرسمية. فبالتالي أنت ما تحتاج اليوم أوراق كشخص. أنا اليوم أنزل الابليكيشن أو أدخل على الويب سايت، ومن ناحية فقط الهوية الإماراتية أنا ممكن اليوم استفسر عن العميل، استفسر عن القروض الحالية اللي يملكها العميل وغيره وغيره. فأوفر لك أنا قرض أو in principle approval أو يعني توفر لك القروض هذه كموافقة مبدئية خلال 90 ثانية. البنوك التقليدية اليوم إذا ما تواكب التطور والتكنولوجيا راح تخسر كثير، لأن أنا كعميل اليوم ألجأ للأفضل والأسرع وألجأ للأرخص. فبالتالي يعني ستاندرد تشارتر من 2018 ودبل داك الوقت احنا تأكدنا ووفرنا حلول تكنولوجيا مالية لنواكب التطور اللي صار، لنواكب متطلبات العميل. فاليوم احنا نوفر حلول رقمية وحلول سريعة للعميل. وشغلة مهمة، الحلول هذه مش فقط للستاندرد تشارتر. احنا اليوم منتجاتنا ويعني الخدمات اللي نوفرها يعني نوفرها لجميع البنوك، لجميع العملاء في المنطقة.
I think we're already seeing that. I mean, with the devices that we now have and the technology that's on them, we see that, quite honestly, fintech is a part of our world in all aspects. Think about whether it's the apps like Kareem, right? It became not just an app that is used for financial side of things, but it became a more encompassing app. So how's it going to shape? It's going to shape it by continuing to actually enable and make our experiences more seamless, frictionless, and also allow us to personalize the experiences that we want. I think what we're going to see is more and more it challenging the banks in terms of what they offer, right? So that we're looking at more personalized services. The biggest thing that consumers are looking for is really that personalized service. And we see that as well as sort of a 24/7. Actually, one of the recent stats from the UAE is that 67% of consumers are leveraging chatbots, for instance, for that 24/7. So if you think about your bank historically and you think about, going to a branch or the hours of service, fintechs are now disrupting that. They are forcing us to have access 24/7. That's one of the changes we see. And it's also that timing, real time access to things like payments, right? As a for instance. But it's all about challenging to have a more personalized service of when people want it, they get it. When we look at open banking, it's about enabling, right? It's about people having access to banking through many different vehicles and having choice. And so, yes, the fintechs can help to enable that, but the banks themselves can do that too. It's about change. And it's about the pace of change and making sure that you are listening to what the consumers are looking for. And I think we see that today with the banks looking at embracing technological change so that they can enable a different pace of change as well as meeting the consumer's demands. It's better to embrace the change, right? I mean, we all know from lots of experiences that if you don't embrace change, you're going to get left behind. So number one, I would say that. Two, I would say it's better to actually collaborate, to be part of that change and to figure out how they can bring the best experiences and the best solutions to their customers as well. We see so many different ways that fintechs can participate in the ecosystem, whether it be know your customer functionality, whether it be some of the biometrics, whether it be, it's so many different areas. So I think the opportunity for banks is to embrace and to look at how they can then create those personalized experiences by curating through the ecosystem. The UAE is embracing them. I mean, here we are for the third year in a row at the summit, and it's a testament to the growth, the investment. We see and hear this morning a lot about what the vision is by 2033. I think we're seeing that. So from a UAE perspective, we see that in different surveys that we've done. For instance, Finastra, we do a State of the Nation survey, and we see that the UAE, as well as some of the other countries in the region, are really advanced when it comes to embracing digital, embracing fintechs, and how they are pushing the envelope. And that's wonderful to see. And I think it's the start. We're early days in the journey, but that's early days for everyone, and it is going to be an interesting journey.
We're really proud to be sponsors at Dubai FinTech Summit. I think we've been at this event a number of times. It's a really great place to be connected to the whole fintech ecosystem in Dubai and the broader region. So yeah, we're here to connect with customers and with different partners and do business. A really exciting time for fintech. For Ripple, we focus on the applications of blockchain to improve financial infrastructure so that money can move much faster at much lower costs and more transparently around the world. Blockchain is itself a global network to be able to move money right out of the box. And what we do at Ripple is we partner with with entities, licensed banks or payment companies and the like, to be able to use the benefits of blockchain so that instead of it taking days to send money cross borders, it takes just seconds or minutes. And instead of it costing, 7 to 10% of the fee of payment, it can be, the cost can be much compressed using blockchains. And also to make those payments more reliable for people, because I think it's very stressful if you're sending money cross-border, for example, sending money home to family, and you're not sure when they get it. UAE is very exciting. I think there's a lot of leadership coming from the regulators and the government in UAE. So, for example, here in Dubai, Ripple, we set up our offices in the DIFC, Free Economic Zone, in 2020. It's a very friendly place to do business if you're a fintech and you're an innovative company. We also had sought licensing, because we're a payment company, through DFSA. And that process was really remarkable, how collaborative the government is with industry to really understand the business case and the customer use case so that they can put the proper protections in place, but still allow the innovation. So we're huge fans of the region, and we think that's why there's such explosive growth in the fintech ecosystem here, is the friendliness from the government and the regulators. So, our experience in Dubai has been pretty excellent, taking into account, just different governments moving at different paces around the world, I'll put it that way. I think UAE has been a real leader, not just within the region, but globally.
The fintech is booming fast, and Dubai is obviously one of the most important and significantly growing market. Back to Dubai itself, including the whole UAE, the fintech is booming against the traditional financial sectors. So this is one of the most growing markets globally. So Fintech Summit in Dubai has been organized several years, and I think this is our first time to organize invest such a big amount and big energy into the summit itself. And the reason why is that from Alibaba side, that we also decided to invest hugely and put our focus in this market. So this market has been listed as one of the most important market in Alibaba Cloud. And you know that Alibaba Cloud has our own advantage in fintech domain, especially when we support our internal fintech companies who has taken the biggest market share in China and in Asia. So we have our advantage in terms of the agility, in terms of the intelligence, in terms of our big data analytics and AI solutions to support the fintech industries. So today, we decided to invest more and more in the local market to bring our expertise and experience and our technologies and the new solutions into the local market and the local data center. If we look at several years back, the banks or the whole financial sectors are very, very far away from the ordinary people. You, me, we go to the bank, we need to take in the queue, we need to spend the whole day there and just get 5-minute service, right? So, and when we go to the investment, when we go to the forest, and we don't even understand what's that. But today, you don't have to understand a lot. The AI will help you. You will open your mobile, everything will be mobilized, will be simplified, and you can utilize the AI towards your, human-machine conversation to realize what you want to do. You want to transfer the money, you want to open a bank account, you want to upload your ID, you want to invest on the stock. You can all do this one on the AI. So make it from the consumer side, it makes the industry more closer to the ordinary people. Secondly, from the service provider point of view, from the banks, from the fintech companies, their operation become more and more convenient and high efficiency. So when previously when we want to identify you as a real person, it's so difficult. and also a lot of mistakes. But today, the anti-deepfake is there, right? You will open your mouth, you will blink your eyes. So all these ones were realized by the AI without any human interactions. So all these things are making the industry so different, and the efficiency has been improved so significantly.
I think AI and fintechs are already reshaping every single moment of our as a consumer, as a business owners. The fintechs are really working with the vision of the government to make every economy digital, digitalization of everything. As part of the fintech, the vision of the government, and fintechs are promoting it. AI is really helping soothe fintechs in general to help make their work faster, make their work more smoother, make their work more efficient. So efficiency is what is AI helps fintechs, and then fintechs are helping digitizing the economy. I think it's a correlational thing. It's fintechs require AI engines to give better service to merchants and the individuals, and then fintechs are then emphasizing that and focusing on the SME and the merchants in general. I think before the years we used to search on Google, now we search on ChatGPT. The world is evolving, and so are fintechs. So we evolve with the world. 10 years ago, I don't know what ChatGPT is. Everything we used to do Google. Before that, we used to have every 5 years, 10 years, technology evolves. And I think fintechs are taking a huge steps to evolve with the technology. And today, everything is, search engines are on AI, optimization is on AI, technology codes are being written on AI. So fintechs have to evolve the AI and move ahead with it. Okay. As a consumer and as a business, open banking and payment initiation is what you will use, and finance. Open banking regulation makes two things easy: a finance, which will be issued to merchant or consumers, so we can help fetch data in a correct way, and then our issue options are finance, and also frictionless payments, which a merchant will use, which open banking can make it smoother with the rails and everything, and can have instant payments. So today, if something happens T+1 with open banking, the merchants could get the payments instantly. Those are the two specific use cases in which open banking can be helpful to consumers, which is people like yourself and like myself, and the business owners.
Ask question, how do you see the landscape of fintech in UAE comparing to other regions?
I think UAE is leading a lot of things in general. Landscape of fintech is already very digital. It's not a cash-heavy economy in terms of SME payments. It's already very digital. And I think the landscape will evolve every quarter, every year. And UAE is doing a very good job. Like instance, UAE is one of the world leaders in order to implement open banking, a VRP solution, which is one level above payment initiation. So UAE has been a leader in a lot of things, and I think in fintech as well, it's leading as well.